Hello beautiful people, welcome once again to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I made this beautiful flare skirt. It's a 90-degree skirt which I cut into two. So I'm going to show you guys how I made it. I'm going to be using the paper method first to explain. So first thing first is I'm going to cut this 90-degree flare into two, which I've written on the screen as you can see. So the formula for this is radius is equals to waist circumference divided by 3.4. So that means your waist divided by 3.4. So mine is 30 divided by 3.4. First thing first, you have to fold in a triangular form, or you fold your fabric in a cone shape, as you can see. So that tip of the triangle will be where you go down by, you can use 10. It's not really constant. So that point I came down by 10 inches. My radius, which is 9.5, could fit that point, you can see. So I placed it at that point and I got the exact number, which is the 9.5. That's my round circumference, which is 9.5, as you can see. So I'm going to mark that as my waist point, and that will be the radius point, as you can see how I marked it. So from that point I'll label it as my waist. This will be my waist point, and this is where I'll be taking the length of the skirt. So I'll place my tape at the tip of the waist point, and I'll be using 30 inches length. So I'll be using 30 inches length. So I'm going to mark it like so and then take my full length. So I'm just imagining this is 30 inches because that's what I'm going to use on my fabric. So I'm just going to mark it round like so, then use my ruler to connect the line. So it's going to give you like a cone shape, like a circle shape. So I'm going to cut this point, which is the length point, then I'll cut the waist point, as you can see. So this is the first 90-degree. So I'm going to cut the second 90-degree, which I will fold again. That will be my back. So I'm just going to fold like so, as you can see me doing in the video. You fold like in a cone shape, exactly like this. Then cut exactly what you have for the front. Do the same thing for the back. You're going to be fixing a zip. The zip will be by the side of this of the skirt. So I'm going to be using an invisible zip. You can use any zip you want. So that's where I'm going to fix the zip. So I'm going to cut the exact thing like so. You can see I have two 90-degree. 90 plus 90 is going to give you 180. So this is how I do mine, and I get this fuller effect. So that's why I use this method. So I'm going to be cutting it on the fabric. So after cutting it on the fabric, this is how it's going to be. So you can see the same thing we did on the paper is the same thing I'm going to do here. Nothing changed. I went down by 10 inches. I'm just going to repeat the same thing I did on the paper. Came down by 10 inches, which will be my waist point. From that waist point, I'll mark the full length of the skirt, mark it round like a circle form, and then mark. Then the next thing is for me to cut. So after cutting, I'm going to be cutting the back. There's no zipper allowance, nothing, because I'm going to be fixing the zip by the side of the skirt. So there's no point to add zipper allowance. So I'm just going to mark it like so, and then cut this out. So this is how it's going to look. You can see the full effect. That's why I like this method. It's going to give you that flare kind of shape. So I'm going to do the same thing to the back. So this is the back. I'm cutting the exact thing I did for the front. I'll do the same thing at the back. So you can see I have two pieces like so. I'm just going to take it to the sewing machine and sew. So that's easy and very fast, no much work. So guys, thank you so much for watching. It's a short video. See you guys in the next one.